Bon matin, good morning. It's your boy Malik Shaheed. Today we are at Indianica, located at 79 St. Paul Street East, here in Old Montreal. It's a store that focuses on Amerindian and Inuit art, and I'd like you to discover it. Follow me. We're present with the owner of Indianica, Alex. How are you?
Pretty good yourself?
Good. So we have a lot of interesting things behind us here, and I want you to explain to us the importance and the meaning when it comes to Native culture. We'll start off with this here.
Well, this is mostly stuff from the plains of the United States in Idaho and Nebraska. This is what we call a parfleche. This is basically a container that they would use to hold stuff that needs to stay dry. It's waterproof. It's made out of rawhide.
This here is pretty interesting also.
Yeah, this is the same idea. This is for arrows, of course. It's a carquois or an arrow quiver. Okay. And it's also from the Sioux tribe in the United States. It's a very well-known area in terms of the native art.
So let's talk about some Inuit art. Talk to us about this symbol here because we saw it during the Olympics.
Yeah, this is the Inukshuk. The Inukshuk is basically a symbol of cooperation and community. So to create an Inukshuk in real life would be quite large, about 12, 15 feet high. So it requires a fair number of people to create one. You can't do it by yourself. So the symbol is actually of cooperation and community.
And most of the stuff we see here is made out of what?
Soapstone. This is a serpentine soapstone. It's found in the Arctic. It's mined in very small quantities. That's why it's quite rare to find good quality soapstone, and it's soft enough to carve with the hand tools only, no machinery. It's all unique pieces that are done with hand tools and sandpaper. No machinery at all.
And I'm assuming most of it is inspired of daily life.
A lot of it is, yeah. And the most important figures are the polar bear, symbols of the North that everyone associates with the North. But the polar bear in particular is very important because it's the highest creature, not only in the food chain, but in their culture. It's a basis for reincarnation. If someone is reincarnated as a polar bear, it's the most honorable way to come back in their belief system.
I like this. We're learning a lot today. So stay tuned because later on we're going to continue here with the Native Amerindian Inuit expert. Nous sommes de retour. We are back in Indianica, and I have another expert with us. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Teresa Lizotte, working here at Indianica as the manager. I'm Aboriginal. I'm Métis from Saskatchewan.
Now tell us the importance of the whole fur and the fur trade for Canada.
Okay, well, Canada was built on the fur trade. When the Europeans first came here, they were very attracted to the furs. The British, for example, they wanted a lot of the bear and the beaver. So if I just show you the example here, the beaver was used for their hats. You remember the top hats? Well, they would shave the long hairs off, and underneath these long hairs is a very soft. Feel that? Can you feel that inside, William? Yeah, that's what they would shave it down to and then make their top hats for that. And so what we would do is Métis people or Aboriginal people, we'd go out hunting all year and then trade with the Europeans for different things that we need, like guns or metal pots, knives, etc.
The dream catcher. I want you to talk to us about the first person who wore the dream catcher.
Okay, well, I do a lot of research for the articles that we have here at Indianica because I want to make sure it's authentic. And one of the first things that I researched was the Dreamcatcher. Okay. The earliest recording I ever got of it was of Reinhardt, who was a famous photographer that would go out and take pictures of us in our natural settings and clothing. This particular picture, if you can see it real well, is done of Kill's spotted horse. He was an Assiniboine warrior. Attached to his breastplate was the dream catcher. Now, we wore these because we would travel. We weren't people that just stayed in one place. We had to follow our food source. So, more than often than not, we would take this with us where we went. And at the time of this photography, Mr. Reinhardt didn't know what that was. He thought the meaning was lost over time because it was taken in the 18th century. But that was a tradition that we did not share with the non-native at that time. It's only been like the last 26 years that it's been really known, and it's caught on like wildfire. You can go to Mexico, you can go to Brazil, you can go to
Pop culture.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I want to thank you. It's very important to learn about these things and let people know about it. Do you have a website for Indianica?
Yes, we do. www.indianica.com. You could go there and explore the different items we have here at the gallery.
Thank you. Have a great day.